Hi guys, welcome back to another e-learning video. This video will be over the basics of graphing one variable inequalities. We'll have some more basic examples and we'll have a couple that are a little harder, but still one variable inequalities. So let's start with this. We have x and then greater than or equal to -2. So that's one of these symbols because it has an or equal to, so it's going to be a closed dot. Let's go ahead and draw our number line. We're on -2. And then we're going to use a closed dot right here. Sorry, there's no closed dot option on this Microsoft whiteboard, but it's the best I can do. And now we got to decide what direction we need to go. So we have x is greater than or equal to -2 because the mouth is open towards x, so it's greater than. So greater than is in the right direction. So I put my arrow to the right. Let's try this one. We have 4 is less than x. X is greater than 4. And you can look at this the same way that you look at this. The mouth is open towards x here, and the mouth is open towards x here. So when the mouth is open towards x, that means it's a greater than situation. So when you're making this number line, you already know it's a 4, and it's to the right, and then you just have to worry about what kind of dot. Well, this is no line underneath it. There's not an or equal to option. So we're looking at one of these. That's an open dot because 4 is not a solution. Here we had an or equal to line. That means -2 is a solution because -2 is equal to -2. Here it's not an option because 4 is not less than 4. Let's move on to a couple new ones. So we have x squared is greater than or equal to 9. Let's think about what numbers would make it equal to 9. 3 squared would be 9, and -3 squared would be 9. So those are the first two solutions I could think of. And then I want to think about where are my solutions at? Are my solutions between those? Are my solutions out here and out here? Or where are they? So let's think about this. Let's do 0 squared. 0 squared is 0. So you'd have a 0 is greater than or equal to 9. Well, that doesn't work. Let's try 1. 1 squared is 1, so is 1 greater than or equal to 9? No. Okay, so this is a no-go. None of these are solutions. That tells me automatically my solutions are here and here. And I can show you that. So let's try out -4 squared. -4 squared is 16, so 16 is greater than or equal to 9. That works because it's greater than. Try out 4 squared. 4 squared is 16, which is greater than or equal to 9. So your solutions are out here and out here. Make that a little bit better here. Okay, and then you have to decide what kind of dots you need to use on this -3 and 3. Well, it's an or equal to. That means -3 is a solution and 3 is a solution. So we're going to use closed dots on those. And then let's move on to our last example. We have -5 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 2. This is a situation that we call between because the answer here, x, is going to be between -5 and 2. So when you make this number line, you're going to go ahead and make -5, 2, and then you have to think about, well, where are my solutions? Are my solutions between here, outside here? Well, when you see this, it's automatic. It's between. And you can prove that to yourself if you want. If you try out 0 here, you'd have -5 less than or equal to 0, and then 0 less than or equal to 2. Well, they both work. So that would be a 0, and that would work. That means your solutions are between here. And then now you have to ask yourself, what kind of dot should I use? Well, -5 would work just fine. That is a solution because you have or equal to. And 2 is a solution because you have or equal to. So you're going to go ahead and put solid dot there, solid dot there, and there is your graphed number line. If you have any other questions about this, please let me know during office hours.